Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Coe, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
Shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
What up, Dell?
And we have some guests in the smoking section tonight. All right. Who do we have back there? You want to introduce yourself?
On the spot. On the spot. Just say
Come
your
on.
name. That's it. It's safe.
Okay. And who else? Who we got there?
Oh,
Come closer. You guys gotta come closer to the mic. All right, they're a little
so
microphone
we got-
shy.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
yeah,
got
loud and clear, my
loud
boy.
and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Hub. Hub is in the building.
Peace
up. Yeah,
Peace,
you
peace,
know,
peace,
love is
peace.
love. Yeah, man.
Yo, thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you. Big shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight we are drinking the Macallan 12-year double cast. All right. So tap into the show. White Star GB.
Yo,
How was your week, man?
the week was cool. Before we get to this, I know we're gonna do the whole thing again. Yeah, let's do it now. My week was great. What I gotta talk about? Yeah, what the fuck was up on my mind? Something was bothering me. Let me see. I can't call it. Nah, I'm good. Everything was good. Yeah, my week was good.
All
man.
right. We'll
Yeah.
jump right into the
I'll
show.
think of something.
Yeah. We'll segue into something.
Yeah, man.
All right. We're gonna jump right into the show. All right. So first clip is we're gonna do the spiritual word, the wedding thing. All right. So this one isn't a clip per se. It is a screenshot
Got you.
from Spiritual World. Shout out to Spiritual World. And it says New York black couple. I don't know why they had to say that they were black.
Oh, they have to say they're black.
yeah.
We wouldn't have cared their way.
Charged their wedding guests $333 each in an effort to save money. 60 guests out of 350 came. All right. Let me just read the caption, the other caption. All right. So, all right, to cut down on spending, newlyweds Nova and Remo Styles got creative, thinking of their nuptials like a concert and charging guests to attend their celebration. And as I said, people choose to go to a Beyonce concert because they know they're going to have an experience. Let's put the stress on the guests and let's sell tickets for a wedding, Nova said. I was like, babe, people aren't going to come, Remo said. People did come, but there was also some pushback. I would never spend money on tickets. I don't care. Who do you guys think you are? Jay-Z and Beyonce, Nova recalled. The tickets priced at $333 a piece earn guests a seat on their double-decker bus in a 12-hour adventure in New York City.
Buzz.
Their strategy spared them $70,000 in wedding expenses. When the friends and family saw the required fee on their invitations, more than 80% declined the invite, and just 60 individuals on their 350-person guest list bought tickets. We had a conversation before.
Wait. We're not doing this shit. We're not justifying this bullshit. Yo, niggas say, yo, for a couple, you're gonna pay $700, $333 a piece, right? You're gonna round up $700 to be on a bus.
I guess that's just part of the experience.
Nah, that sounded like their wedding was on a bus to me. It sounded like their wedding was on a bus.
All right.
So
Technically,
we took a bus
right.
to the Hamptons, and then the wedding was in there. They would have said that. They said a double-decker bus. So they overcharged people. Pardon?
Hour New York City.
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah, 12 hours.
Adventure.
So that shit cost like $60 a pop. So they tried to really they try to price gouge people for their own. Like this is nasty, like beyond nasty.
All
It's
right,
gross.
people
Like why
try
would they do that?
people try to get money off of their wedding or get other people to pay
No,
for their
but
money.
this is
No, they get people to
crazy.
pay for their wedding indirectly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all right, you go to a wedding.
Nah, I
You're
don't.
gonna when you go to a wedding, you gauge how much you think the place is, and then that's how you determine the gift you're gonna give to the
money.
couple.
No. You determine how much you're gonna give, how much you fuck with the person.
No.
If you fuck
No.
with the person, you're gonna give some money. If you
No.
don't fuck with the person, you're gonna give a little less money.
All right. Let's
No?
let's,
I'm
let's
wrong?
hear let's hear from
No.
come close to the mic. Let's
People give gifts at wedding according to where you're having it, the venue, and what they assume for you to be paying per plate. So technically, you're supposed to pay for your plate.
Would you pay for your plate at your sister's wedding? If you had a sister, I don't know if you have a sister or not.
I have two.
Oh, okay, great.
I would pay for my plate plus some.
That's
at
what
my
I'm
sister's
saying. Because you
wedding.
fuck with her like that.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. You give people money based on how much you fuck with them.
but the minimum is at least a plate, right?
At least a plate.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I fuck with you, I'm gonna give you
A
as
little
much as I
more.
could fucking afford because I love you. I just wanna send you off into the world. Like I'm so happy for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want. You want people that fuck with you at your wedding.
All right, but all they're doing is they're doing it sort of in reverse. Give me the money up front,
Yeah.
buy a ticket.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, all right, it might sound it's a little
Yo, I need more
I
I need to see what their invitation look like.
it probably look like
So what the
a
bus look
party
like, too?
flyer or something like that.
No,
To know what the bus look
if they
like?
tell you exactly what you're paying this money for, that should be crazy. Give me 330. Yo, right.
I get
12 hours on a bus.
I get
12
I get-
wait,
That's,
wait.
no, that's nasty.
Hold on.
12 hours for $330.
Yeah. Where you,
Hold on. There's a lot. There's a lot. Hold on.
it's a lot.
Hold on. Hold on.
It took
hold
y'all
on.
8 hours to get from
There's
school
a
here.
lot. There's a lot. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right. All right. There's a lot missing out of this story.
Cool.
First of all, there's a lot missing out of this story. Only reason why I say there's a lot missing out of this story is because it's the 12-hour factor.
Right.
So there is a lot of beneficial things that are implemented into this whole situation with that 12-hour factor, maybe that they're not adding into it. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two, I'm gonna go with Ron. I get it. It's a little helter-skelter.
Mm.
It's definitely a little helter-skelter because it's the simple fact of the money being asked up front, which puts everyone into a semi-spook because everyone is gonna say to themselves, why are we paying this amount of money? And it's per person. So if it's me and her, we're basically giving up what, $660?
Yeah.
So me and her are giving up six. Yeah, we're giving up a little over
that's the
half
devil
of
right there.
$1,000. Like, what are we doing here? Are we gonna see Michael Jackson come from the sky? Are we gonna see a whole 24-hour Disney show? Like, I get it. I
Okay,
understand what's going on here.
Okay, this is the bigger question, right? What is fair? You know, like what, like my
plate.
men,
The plate is
yeah,
fair.
like
Plate is fair.
I think it's got to be more than the plate.
Yo, bro.
Plate is fair.
$333
Plate
per
is the
person.
That's more than the plate.
That's expensive. That is
That's
expensive.
way more than the plate. But I mean, for somebody,
There is
yeah.
no plate. It's like a paper plate.
Right.
You're on a
You're
bus. Yeah, you gonna order some Popeyes?
No.
We're gonna
Nah,
stop at
nah.
125th
Okay.
Street.
All right, hold on.
No, they not driving around for 12 hours straight. There's probably things going on.
Right.
But I've been to a few weddings.
Yeah.
I may pay $300 for me and my wife. I'm not
Right.
paying three and
That's
some
what I'm
change
saying.
per person. I don't know what place. Like, all right, I've been to some country clubs and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, all right, we paying like maybe a hundred some change per plate,
Yeah.
and you might give a little bit extra. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
over the top.
Right.
But I don't know. They might think they might be some influences or something like that, and they feel like
Definitely. But yo, and then the uncomfortable thing is like everybody got some family who ain't got it. So
no,
we
no,
all-
it's not.
we
A lot of
all
times it's not
kind of
about them
like-
having it. It's like a lot of black people don't have wedding etiquette.
Yeah, that
They don't
too,
know
but
wedding
sometimes
etiquette.
some people don't have it, and some people from out of town don't have it. So just them coming in, sometimes people's
Paying for the
presence
whole
is their
style.
presence. You know what I mean? Just because you here, like no one ever want nothing from their grandma. Like granny, just come, just thank you. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah.
you know, with the old folk, they just come and then so you can't really every person. You could listen. Everybody got a budget. Like,
Okay.
I've had 2 weddings. So I'm an expert here. When you plan out your guest list, you count this. It's a name and there's in your head is a little number: 80, a buck, 120, 150.
Really?
On what they're gonna give.
Yeah, come
Absolutely.
on now.
You really
You can't have too many 50s. 50s is like, nah. 50, like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
That's not even give me half my money back.
Nah.
See, that's why I don't understand what especially with us folks, because our people don't really kick back like that, right?
Right.
So, but we probably want to
It's
have the
getting there,
most
though.
the lavishes, the most expensive weddings,
Right.
but we know we're not going to recoup that money. Should
But
you
you
should you
strategize.
plan your wedding based on the demographic of people? Like, all right,
Yeah,
the
you gotta
income
have some
levels,
family, but
like,
you gotta have some of mom's friends.
should you go to a place that's $50 per plate?
I mean,
Why not?
if you could dress it up and make it fly and make it good and suitable for you, then fuck
Mhm.
it, yeah, great. Go to where you comfortable paying for it and all that.
No, all
But,
right, you could be comfortable paying for it, but is the goal to recoup?
yeah, fuck yeah. At least,
So it's
at
like,
least
all right,
break even. Everybody want to break even, right? Nah, that's crazy.
That's not crazy.
Just-
I mean,
You can hope for it. I don't think anybody ever. I mean, black. I don't think
all
anybody
right,
black
you know
ever
what?
broke even. Though. You always like
I know,
$50
so I
short.
know
Always
that
that-
he
that
took a
$50
bath on
short.
his wedding.
who?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, Ron. I got a question.
Mhm.
So, I don't mean to put you on an island. You had the wedding or the wedding reception at Tanglewood.
Yeah,
All right, real quick. I don't want to put you on an island, but was that a good experience?
it was all right. It was cool.
The reason why I'm asking is because I liked that idea. Like when I heard you did that.
It was cool but it wasn't a traditional catering hall, so we had to have people, like, it was very economical.
Like a lot of stuff
Yeah, I
brought
mean,
in though. Like,
yeah. Like, I don't think I would do it any different, but it's like you had to take on a lot more responsibility. If you got it like a regular catering hall, let's just say like the Coral House or some shit like that, it's not super
Everything's built
expensive.
in, right?
Yeah, it's everything built in, and it's not super expensive. But
Right.
Number one, the only reason why I liked that idea was
Mhm.
because I felt, first of all, it was home base.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
it was more real, not
It- and I don't think everybody, my peoples ain't got bread to kick in like that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and I get
So,
it, and I like
you know what I
that
mean?
because
Like
my
family.
people's, yeah, I get it. That's the only reason why, because like I just, from like what you said, from an economical standpoint.
Yeah.
But also the
kitchen in there and all that?
scenery is also good over there too.
No,
It's
amazing.
not
Yeah.
crazy, but it's good though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I respect that.
I had a good ass night that night. I'm sorry. Home with the lady, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good times.
I'm
Good
jealous
times.
I ain't get
Yeah.
invited.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
my cousin just had a wedding like that. She had a wedding in a park in Brooklyn,
Okay.
and it was like the boathouse, I think,
Your
of like
Yeah.
it was like a boathouse or something. And we was all out there. Yeah, and then we had to like park and then walk, but it was like the park.
Yeah.
And then they had like outside people, like a bartender, DJ.
Mhm.
It was the whole wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So you think outside the box, you can make it work, but a bus?
I mean, listen, I feel like this on a financial level. No, I don't think. I think you should be throwing this to have a good time for your
Yeah.
friends and your family and
Yeah.
your parents and loved ones.
No,
And-
wait a
and
minute.
yourself.
There's
And
a business
yourself.
in a wedding, though. There's a business of a wedding.
No, I feel like you should. You're probably one is probably hopeful to gain money back from it. But I don't think you shouldn't go into it with a bit. Well, I don't think you should go into it with too much of a business attitude.
Yeah.
Like, no,
I don't think so.
wait.
Take a haircut.
Listen, but what I mean is,
Like-
you might not want to invite obviously a bunch of people who you know can't kick in, right? You want to invite people of value.
Yeah, you got the barbecue on Sunday
Might be
for
like
that.
great
yeah,
work
you got
friends.
the little barbecue. Come on, barbecue. Nigga. Barbecue ain't nothing to play. That shit $2.50 a plate. Then you gonna have a glizzy and a fucking hamburger. That's for you, nigga. But nah, come on, yo, niggas ain't trying to get like you ain't trying. So you said it was more economical. It was more economical because you put out less because you thought you were gonna get less, right?
Yeah, and I think at that time, my money wasn't the greatest at that
Right.
time. When we
Yeah,
get married,
but-
we was coming up,
Right.
and I think we probably made more money than we put out. Or we probably recouped that. We probably,
see?
you know.
You talking to the wrong nigga now. He made money.
But you gotta realize, yo, GB, you gotta realize his family is very big.
Very
he has
big,
a
yeah.
very big family.
Very big fan.
Like,
people
we're
you
not
had?
even talking
How
about.
many people you had?
Shit, it was probably at least like
Seemed like a lot of people to me.
probably like 50 or 60 people like from Lakeview.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay.
yeah, it was
we're not even talking about the second level of family
Yeah, yeah.
outside of his original family.
Got
Yeah.
you.
That's how I know his family is
Yeah.
big, because my family is big. It's just
Got
the
you.
only difference is my family's on the Glen Cove side, his family's on the Lakeview side.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I can understand where he's coming from.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So what are we settling on? Not good, good, bad idea, great idea. What do we all feel? What do you feel to
Bad
charge?
idea.
Bad idea
Bad
for 333.
Yeah. You try to make money off them, yo.
Yeah, I think you just kind of got to disguise it a little
Do it
bit.
like
better.
Ron to make money. Like Ron made money. Like,
No,
that's what
I
we
know
missed
some dudes
here.
that made a lot of money.
How they do?
I know a dude that probably he made like 150,000 off his wedding.
Made 150,000.
No, he probably spent the 100 and made like $150. I know somebody that
No, wait a minute.
spent the 100.
He made 50 grand.
He made 50.
Oh, we made 50.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I know
Okay.
somebody that spent the 100 and only recouped like 30. You know what I mean?
All right.
Sick
Okay.
of
So-
it, but-
Yeah, man. But one was Italian and the other one was black.
Black
And
dude.
but see,
Yeah,
you know,
now you do the-
wait,
now
wait,
you
wait,
do the
wait,
math
lost and
on
guess
that.
who gained?
But the difference
Now
is
you do the
though,
math on that.
the difference is that in an Italian setting, what they give is judged. They're judging what you're giving. Everything
Yeah.
gets written down.
Yeah.
I had an Italian coworker throw a baby shower for me at my job.
Mm.
This chick wrote down everything that every little kid gave. Like, yo, listen. Well, you know, obviously it was from their parents or whatever
Yeah.
the case was. But she wrote it down and she was like, yo, yeah, in my culture, hell yeah, every wedding is written down. If Jimmy who comes only gives cheap ass only gave $200, you know,
Yeah.
they like judge that and it goes in like
Yeah.
the dialogue
No,
of the
but
family that this
You
fucking
know the
guy.
crazy thing about it? I never been to either one of y'all weddings, but I do that. Like, I try to be like in the top 3 of like giving people that I fuck with.
Mm.
I don't get anyone but I ask them after. I'm like, yo, who gave you the most?
Who was it? Go on, tell me. Tell me who it was.
A couple of people. I'm like, okay, I might be asked that question like 5 times. 3 out of 5, I was like, yo, I got the dap. I was like, yo, my nigga, yo,
Yeah.
you know me down, you know me down.
But what is it?
Like,
What is based on
it's a-
if you fuck
it's
with
a-
him or not?
Because you don't forget the person who gave you the most. Do you remember who gave you the most? You don't gotta say it.
Well, no, me and my wife just kind of we went to the courts, and then we
So
had
no
a,
one
we
gave
had
you
a
anything?
party. Yeah, we got stuff. We got money.
Do you remember who gave you the most?
No,
remember who gave you the most?
No, because we didn't really get a lot of
I
money. It was
still
just
know who gave me the
like my
most.
I know who gave
close
me
family.
Yeah, you remember who gave you the most, right?
Yeah.
Like that shit stick in your head. Like when you wake up, I mean, when you, cause I gotta count. Like she got her little lingerie on. I'm counting that money. I'm counting. I'm like that too. I can't fuck until I got this money, yo. Fuck that. Spreadsheet. I got my shit laid out. I'm taking little pictures of my try to cash my shit. So I know. Then I'm like, my nigga held me down, yo. That shit was good. Yo, I love that. Yo, if I'm coming, I'm gonna give you the most.
You're invited.
You gonna see my shit.
All right, you want to go? Where we going?
Yeah.
Anyway you wanna go,
next
man.
one. Yeah.
Let me share.
That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one.
Let's go.
Yeah,
It's a video, or it's just
it's a video. Hold on.
Town. Unfortunately,
Oh,
in a relationship, should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship. Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know, and I
Come
feel
on,
like
this sounds positively guy.
guy, doesn't it? And I have to sit here and defend all of us women, but this is the latest psychology research. I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are
Happily married women are doing this?
have a backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a
like-
specific person
a
they've
specific
identified.
person that they've identified, and in most cases it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately,
In a relationship.
yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right. So I know you're here to say, though,
Yes.
watch out, because this
Absolutely.
is anything but good.
It is. I agree. You know, mindset matters in relationships.
We're in a rest of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it.
yeah.
Pictures.
All right, so let's go. Let's go to you guys. What are your first thoughts? Let's get a woman's perspective.
70% in 2024.
Is it
That's a lot.
Is it you think it's some truth to it?
choosing words wisely.
You're absolutely correct.
That's right. I know.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. 70% is a lot.
Mm.
And to have a backup means that, to me, means that obviously you're not sure where you are. Because if you're sure, then there's no reason for a backup. Not only
No, but there's
that,
spectrums to backup, bro, right? Backup don't gotta be like a clear backup. You just be that nigga that like you, but like you don't pay him no mind, right?
no, not to me.
No, of course.
Backup means I have tried you.
Oh, okay.
And
All right, okay.
I am gonna leave you right there just in case.
Got you.
All right, so that's the backup. Then.
That's the backup.
That's the backup.
So,
That's a clear backup.
yeah.
Because all right, I'm assuming, right, that you're in a relationship, right? That doesn't ward off every guy. Still guys that probably try to approach and that like you, and you know that this don't work out. John been trying to holler at me mad long. I know I could,
No, this is just
If I-
saying. Let's cut the bullshit. This is just saying that women understand the friend zone more than they play dumb to. Because that 70% is like dumb niggas trying to play like they your friends, even through your relationship. Like that 70% is just that women really know in their head, he's only around because he likes me, but I don't want him. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
shit goes to shit,
But
then
if-
if I had to, if he's the last nigga on earth and the aliens invaded, and then the fucking the zombies came, and then maybe if the werewolves, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll get this nigga. Like he's the bottom, but he's just the backup. He don't gotta be Prince Charming waiting in the cut, but he's just the nigga that if all else fails, he playing the role, so we don't gotta fucking get. You know what I mean?
I think that's part of it.
Can I elaborate?
Please.
All right. So who you're describing, like he's a real dozier. That's the real dozier of doziers. Like, I don't think it's that far deep. I think it's more of like the woman who has that one in the cut who maybe missed out on her opportunity, but still knows the worth of that other individual, but still dealing with the one in front. And it's like, okay, if I'm unhappy with my husband or whatever the case is, then I know if I leave my husband, I could latch on to him. Because maybe she never let him go, or maybe she always kept him in the area, in the vicinity. I think it might be more of like that. Because let's be real, you got some women that are unhappy in their marriages, right? Let's be real.
Of course.
So you got some women that are unhappy in their marriages. So being that they're unhappy in their marriages, they might feel like, all right, if I can get number two to keep him standing next to me, whatever the case is, if the marriage, yes,
So diabolical though.
holding on. It's all about holding on to the rope. So if the marriage kind
So why
of
marry
fails,
someone you don't believe in?
huh?
Why marry someone you don't believe in?
People get married for all kinds of reasons,
Yeah.
financial,
Yeah.
financial,
Yeah, it's a
certain
lot of
safety. They got kids. Might have kids,
Right,
whatever.
It's a
right,
number
right.
of reasons.
Yeah,
You see it. All these reasons are coming up after the fact.
Yeah.
So being that the woman knows whatever the marriage is and whatever the situation is at the house, she might know in her mind, okay, if this ship kind of sinks, I don't want to be out there on the island starting brand new. I already have number 1A waiting in the wings right now. And if I
Right.
got number 1A waiting,
How many women are that
you'd be surprised.
lucky to have that? Like, is that
7%? What is that?
70%?
Yo,
See,
that's
that-
a heavy percentage.
I think it's the guy you talking about. I think it's the guy he talking about. I think it's a bunch of different categories.
Yes, I agree.
Women,
No, but how many of them are delusional too? It's the guy that's not even thinking about them. The guy that could just
No,
he's a bachelor.
No,
He'll
he's
fuck
a,
her
no,
when
no,
he
the
was
1A, no, the
when
1A, no, the
she
1A
calls.
guy, no, the 1A guy, he's involved. Yeah, the 1A guy, he's involved. Like he's not out of the
Too
equation.
hallmark. It's too like niggas ain't that like
Nah,
niggas
he's
ain't
involved,
that lovey
Lord.
dovey. Like it ain't all that.
I
It's
think
like,
the
yo,
1A,
she-
the 1A is involved.
You
He's
don't think
involved.
niggas mess with married women just because like or keep them just because like it's low hanging, like there's nothing to lose here because she never gonna ask me to be with her because she's got a situation.
That's
I could
an-
always send her home.
Okay, but
That's-
that's
that's-
in
that's-
his
Yeah,
mind.
that's another argument.
That's in his, but
Yeah.
hold on, that's on his side. That's what he's thinking on his side. You got to understand, this is a two-way street here. That's what he's thinking on his side. In his mind, he's like, look, you're going back home to the husband. You know, you cook, clean, do whatever you need to do or whatever. You know, happy life, happy wife. You playing it however you need to play it over there. Yeah, I'm riding for the wave. I'm doing what I'm doing. But in her mind, she's like, all right, if this go left, I'm already shaking over here with him.
But he don't want her.
She don't
He
know
just
that.
smashing.
Yeah, but
See,
it-
so
you-
wait.
No,
He
wait.
taking it all the way to the fail already.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm even talking about the woman that's in a happy marriage. She go to work every day. She see this nigga that's
I'm getting triggered.
yeah.
she going to work every day.
Be
She-
honest.
yo, she love her husband, but Mark at the job is cool as hell. He's good looking.
Nigga corny. That nigga corny.
All right.
That nigga
Either way,
corny. I don't
whatever
like
you
that nigga.
whatever you want to call him, right?
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
Whatever
Go
you
ahead,
wanna call
Ron. I
him,
want to
right?
hear your side, Ron.
But she love her husband, but Mark is cool.
Fuck
Now
that nigga.
she know Mark if she was single, he may holler. He ain't hollering because he respects her relationship.
right.
But she knows that if she was
He
a-
ain't holler because
Oh,
he don't want to
let me-
holler.
Hold on.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Hold on. Hold on. Go
I
ahead,
don't
Ron.
like this nigga already.
but Mark, let's just see. This is the thing. Everybody Mark is a respectful guy. He knows you married. You know you love your husband. But if God forbid y'all was get single, y'all will go different ways. He might shoot a shot after that. But he gonna play. He won't disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? But she know that like, all right, I'm in my relationship. I love my husband or whatever like that. But damn, if all else failed, like Mark is a good looking guy. I know he kind of likes me. I could explore that opportunity. And it that shit could be happening for years, right? And what'll happen with a dude is that when it does happen, it's like, oh, y'all been fucking with each other for years. Nah, it's like, yo, yeah, he been there. We worked together. You know what I mean?
You try to explain the shit. Fuck Mark. First of all, fuck Mark. Fuck that nigga.
Yo, I'm telling. I think
playing them nigga like sympathetic.
you got.
Nigga,
You got.
no, we
You
don't
got.
care.
No, you got.
Who the fuck?
You got. You
Look
got.
what Mark doing. Mark is doing him on the side too. Mark coming in. Yeah, I just took 2 down this weekend, yo. Mark dick dirty.
Okay. What that means?
So
he's single.
yeah, that's what
Mark
I'm
is
saying.
single.
Mark fucking dudes and everybody. Mark bisexual. Mark doing all types of crazy shit. And now you loving Mark. Nah, nigga, your man's at home. He holding it down. No, stop.
See,
Stop.
See,
Stop
no,
doing that shit.
It ain't even
No.
no. It ain't
I
even
wanna hear about
no.
Mark no
It's no disrespect. It ain't no real disrespect to your relationship or to your husband. But yo, women have
allegedly, right?
women have so many suitors, bro. Like most women have.
That shit be in their head. You know when you like,
Nah, some dudes
When
is
you
just
see
trying to
something
knock it down.
somewhere-
Some dudes is just trying to knock it down.
yeah, it's like okay, don't all niggas just
Yo,
listen,
bro.
they still live in the world. It's like they like Bambi, but with like a shield on them. So like the wolves still see him. They're like, oh, I eat you, nigga. But they got a shield on, so they got to wait.
All these
on it.
niggas is not wolves.
huh?
All of them not wolves.
They wolves. They wolves. They wolves. I'm talking. But they wolves.
No,
Or they vultures.
it's
they wolves. Or they vultures.
it's some
They gonna wait for you
wolves,
to
it's some
die and then
vultures.
Fucking eat your fucking carcass.
It's some
One
wolves,
or the
it's some
other.
vultures. It's some dudes that want to be in a relationship with.
Man, you Bambi out there. It's not what this nigga's trying to make. You
But
watch too much
but
Tyler
he's
Perry.
Nah.
He's
That's
though,
why he
he's
watched too much
though.
Tyler Perry.
No. I'm
I told you
saying
stop watching that shit.
I'm saying the guy you talking about exists, the guy Hub talking about it exists, and the guy I'm talking about exists.
Well,
And these
who's
are the
nigga who
options
made
that
the
women
nigga?
have. This
You're
is what I'm
right.
trying to say.
You're right.
Women
You're
have
right.
multiple options.
Nigga,
You understand what I'm
that
saying?
shit nasty though.
What you
Cool, we all like that shit.
GB, there's no wrong
Yo,
answer.
fuck that nigga
GB.
Mark, son. Who that
See,
nigga
There's
Mark?
no
this-
wrong
this is the
answer,
thing,
GB.
right?
You gotta understand that.
Title
There's
this
no wrong
episode.
answer.
Fuck Mark.
Yo,
Yeah, he's ready.
This
He's
is the
ready.
thing. The problem,
Yo, he's ready to tear
I'm not
Mark's head off.
Yeah, Mark.
I'm not saying it's a problem or it's not a problem, but men, the way that we deal with that is the law of avoidance. We avoid any type of interactions with women that could be deemed as being something going too far.
Dog.
Women can keep it at a certain line and keep a nigga at bay. You understand what I'm saying? They're used to doing that. Men like, yo, if I go too far, I'm gonna smash this. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll just
So why
draw
could
the
one,
line.
Why could one person play that game and then the other person can't?
Not how we built, I guess.
Yeah. I think they have more control. Cause we don't necessarily we see that chick. We don't want to marry her. We might want to fuck her, but we don't want to marry her. So it's like, all right, let me just draw the line. I already got a wife. I'm not trying to get caught up in nothing. Like now, she could be cool with the dude. She could speak to him every day, chit chat at the job.
Nigga buying lunch.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could possibly. You know what I mean? And she knows women have been programmed from being teenagers how to keep niggas at bay. Men just like, yo, the way we avoid, the way niggas
Wait a minute,
don't
but
cheat or
ain't that
don't do
cheating?
shit.
Ain't that
is
emotional cheating?
Huh?
Ain't that emotional cheating? Why not emotional cheating? It's
Nah,
emotional
not
cheating.
really.
Emotional cheating.
Nah,
It's a real thing. Emotional cheating is a real thing, right?
It is.
So
No.
why is that not emotional cheating?
Because women will act naive.
The flag. So you faking? So you just gonna play dumb?
No, a woman say like, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not interested.
So
in this
if a
nigga.
nigga's
I'm not. But she know that nigga like her. She know that if God forbid y'all was to split up, and he's gonna try to shoot a shot. But he's respectful, right? He's respectful. Would you call respectful, right? He's not gonna flirt with her. He's gonna play cool. But then
Every Thursday,
Now,
7 to
it's-
9 p.m.
I'm
Yeah.
just-
on the
yo,
voice of
Hub,
NCC
I'm
90.3
fucked up
FM.
right now. Like I'm.
it's some niggas that it's some dudes. It's some dudes out there that's straight disrespectful. They flirting with your wife at work tomorrow on Monday. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just how they are, right? And she know like this nigga I can't really because he gonna take it too far.
All
right?
So
And that's-
so is the nigga like in Boomerang? Is he Chris Rock in the mailroom? He's shooting the shot. No, he ain't gonna get nothing. Like everybody men want women, but they know that they
no. The Chris
That's
Rock
different.
Chris Rock is the overt dude, right?
He's shooting his shot.
He gonna shoot a shot, but he shooting from half court, right? And see if he can land something.
Okay.
A lot of these niggas is Gerard, right? They Gerard. They cool. They good. They good. They not gonna disrespect.
Yeah, I was
But they-
hoping
you
you
know.
were gonna say that.
What?
You're right. The Gerard. No, he's right. No, hold
No,
on.
bro.
Ron got a point. He's right. The Gerard thing. A
Yeah.
lot of them are Gerard. Like
Yeah.
they're not aggressive enough to really do what need to get
They
done.
gonna friend
Like,
zone you to death.
they going to friend zone you to death because they're not in that atmosphere of
You know what the crazy thing about
conquering
it?
what needed to be conquered.
Yo, Hub, real niggas ain't worrying about them niggas. Cause yo, when I met, well, it was mad them niggas. I'm like, tell them niggas, tell them niggas I'm around.
Yo, bro.
Fuck them niggas.
Also-
Y'all ain't not worried about them niggas. Them
Yo,
niggas
see,
pussy.
all right.
Yo, I'm that nigga.
All
I'm
right.
the best shit over
GB, you're funny.
And you know what? That's the attitude you have to have. But you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody, some niggas is Gerard, but some
Yeah.
niggas is knocking chicks down. So he
Why
don't
you
gotta
ain't
knock
gotta
down
make
your
it-
wife because
why
he
you gotta
got
make it
chicks
so
that he
much?
knocking down. But when your wife is available and he available,
Yo, I just
he'll
started
knock
feel
her
better
down
about
too.
shit. I just started to
You
feel
gotta
better about
watch
shit.
him. It's the Eddie, it's the Eddie Murphy in the game though. Yo, it's the Eddie Murphy in the game though. You gotta watch him though, because he's a cowboy. See, a cowboy gonna pull out.
No,
That's the nigga you
Yeah,
gotta
a sniper.
watch.
Cowboy going quick draw
See,
McGraw.
Yeah.
Quick draw McGraw ain't got
You
no.
gotta
There's
watch.
no.
no.
Yeah, there's no
See,
level to it.
no,
You know
no.
what I mean?
See, this is what niggas gotta understand. The disrespectful niggas, you don't gotta worry about them niggas. You gotta worry about the nigga that
overt.
no, exactly.
Right.
The nigga that's has respect, that is a
Holla,
gentleman,
holla, holla, holla,
and
holla.
he got he already got chicks, and he's a gentleman about it. He's respectful.
Yeah.
So he could just like, I don't really need you to knock you down because I'm
Shizzle.
already I got chicks, right? But if you become available and I'm available, I'm here. We cool. Why not?
Yeah, that's
And
Swag on a million. Swag on a million.
not a million. Come on.
Swag on a million.
Come on, son.
You
Come
know what
on.
I'm
nigga.
saying?
I hate
The
the way
layout,
that you
look, the
dress, the
layout,
way you talk.
the layout is immaculate. I'm gonna make you feel good.
I'm a Kendrick that
He in the
nigga. I
sloth
hate that
right
nigga.
now.
Oh,
He in the
shit.
sloth right now. Feel me? Little drinky drink. You know what I'm saying? Little
Mhm.
jokey
But
joke.
yo, he got to pass by mad niggas
It
smashing.
don't
her.
even matter.
He
He's
falling
cracking
in
jokes
love.
at everybody.
What kind of niggas that?
oh, what you mean?
Yo, cause like she
What do
be
you mean?
available and she still don't be picking this nigga, and then she falling
Oh.
off with another nigga.
Oh, you talking about the
The
friend
nigga
zone?
who think he fucking that what's the nigga name? Fuck that nigga name.
Mark,
Yeah,
Mark,
that
you
nigga.
Fuck Mark.
Yeah, he coming and going. She meeting niggas every season, and Mark still getting passed over. What kind? Why you around still?
See,
Mark
this is
a
the thing,
different
right?
caliber. That's a different caliber. That's not what
It's a
Ron is
marathon.
talking about. Ron's
Mark
not
is a
talking about that
marathon.
caliber.
Think about yourself if you were single.
I don't.
I'm just saying, if you that guy
ferocious.
that
Come
was
on,
single,
GB, go
It's too
outside the box.
ferocious, yo. You got thoughts, nigga.
I
Helicopter
could
outside
like,
this
yo,
shit, nigga.
you think about if you were single, you're not
Yeah, go on.
probably trying to holler at niggas, girls, like being disrespectful,
Nah, yeah.
but you know, like, yeah, she gonna,
I don't want to fight over
it-
no pussy, yo. Like,
No,
that
no,
shit
no,
trash.
exactly,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But you're gonna have your action that you already got. All right, I work with Shorty. She good looking. I would hit. She kind of cool. Whatever. We speak at work, and she and I know that. No, you ain't waiting because you're not. You doing
Nigga,
you.
cause yo, all right, no, me. Let's fucking just keep it a buck. There's a thin line between sexual harassment and like shooting your shot. Like,
I'm
I
not.
can't
It's
just
not.
act
No, no,
like
no.
I
See,
like
this not.
this
No, no.
fucking
This
bitch
not.
for
No,
fucking
this not
6
what I'm.
months.
This is not what I'm
Acting like
saying.
you
No,
like
no.
a woman for 6 months. is
No,
weird,
no. This is
nigga.
not what I'm saying.
Either you shit
No.
or get off the pot.
Let me say this right.
Like, oh, I kind
If
of
you-
like
if-
you. Oh, you're cute.
No,
like,
this is
but
not.
you
No,
work
no,
hard,
no. This is
like
not
it's
what I'm
weird.
saying. No,
Come
this-
on, they just be fucking.
That's
regular
not what
people
I'm
in
saying,
this space.
bro.
Either we like each other or we don't, and let's just fucking
No,
keep
no.
people moving.
So
Like that weird. That shit is weird. Keep flirting with a fucking woman for a
I'm
year
not
is
saying
weird.
I'm not saying flirting with a
Hold
woman.
on, GB. Hear on out. Hear him out for a minute. Hear him out.
You
Go ahead, go ahead.
you never had you never had
it though. Huh?
you never had a chick that you like worked with or whatever, or you been around, and over time it's like, yo, you could tell like she like you. You ain't have to flirt with her or nothing like that. You don't gotta be like,
yeah, I was a personality. Nigga.
yeah, yo,
I was my little shit.
yo.
though.
First of all, you
That was
work
my
with
shit.
somebody
That was my little shit.
for a certain amount of time, and you like their personality,
Yeah, but you knock it down and keep it
and
moving.
all right,
Oh, well, she don't like me back. Like, if she like me, then we fucking.
all right. But what if she's in a relationship? What if she is married
Well, then what? You like what the fuck?
and she not going? Let's say she not going there.
Then we just fucking work people and we just
Exactly.
keep it
This is what
moving.
I'm trying to say, right? But
Right.
you GB, You swag,
Nah,
you
nah,
swag
don't
2
talk about me no
million.
more. Don't talk about
but
me
you-
no more.
two
Don't talk about me
million,
no
two
more.
million,
Yo,
two
yo.
million.
Don't talk about me no more.
Your swag is up. But you don't need her because you already doing you. But if she come out that relationship, you know she probably she like you. You already know
I'm
she
just-
like you.
Just waiting, like
No, you're not waiting. This is what I'm trying to say. Y'all got to go to work every day together. It's not like you wait and you kept the job so you could sleep with her, something like that. Nigga, you at your job. You just doing you.
So where's your life going? Like, are you meeting people on your own and you're liking people? So you have your own thing
That's what I'm
going on,
trying to
too.
say. Like, it's not
But
niggas
she's just another
see,
person
This is
on
what
the
I'm
thing.
I'm talking. I'm not talking about a nigga that's in the
I
friend
get
zone.
it. I get it.
I'm talking about a nigga that's living his life, but chicks like him,
Yeah,
and he works with a chick.
I get it.
She in a relationship, so she
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
respect her relationship. You respect her relationship, but
That's why
you
I
know
men
that-
shouldn't work with women.
Huh?
That's why men shouldn't work with women.
Can't really help that, but okay.
Let's go this way.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line on that one. There's nowhere else to go.
Do you understand why guys would have a problem with a woman with a high body count, though? Do you understand the logic behind it?
I think it's insecurity.
You
That's
feel
where it
it's
comes from.
insecurity?
I think it's insecurity. That's where it comes from.
Explain.
Like, do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not gonna be good, and she's gonna have no experience.
They don't
and
need you to be good, though.
That's so boring, isn't that
It's not
boring?
boring.
That's so boring.
I'll tell you what,
That's
it's not
so
boring.
like it just sounds transactional to me. It just sounds so boring. I don't know.
It's guys that are alpha guys that are, want to be, head of households and consider themselves leaders and want to, provide for their women. And they don't find it unattractive that a woman would have inexperience because they feel like, what's going to make that experience in the bedroom so powerful is not that she can bounce off the walls or knows all these tricks or knows all these sexual things. And, look, she's doing something like out of a, that's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present. She's loyal. She's committed. And he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal.
What you think, White Star GB?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. I think the older woman was right. Obviously, I don't think men want, a overly experienced woman. It's a little too much. You want to feel like you want to feel like the only.
You want to be the teacher?
In a way. Not a teacher's a little too much, but like,
What's wrong
you
with
want
that?
to be you want to be a professor. Maybe they made it to college. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be like you don't gotta be their third grade teacher. But you could be like first year freshman in college professor. Yeah, you could be like around there. You don't gotta be the first, but you could be like, on the hands at least, you know what I mean? Like just cause you don't want to man through, That's it. Everybody wants something, reasonable.
Yeah, I think a lot of dudes. I don't think everybody's like, yeah, I need a virgin,
Right.
but you just don't want.
Someone that's been used up.
Yeah. I guess if you want to call it that, but
Well, bigger than used up. All right. A bad decision maker. You let that many niggas fuck you? Like, you made mad bad decisions. Like, it's just bad. Like, okay, when men fuck women, like men have sex with women, it's like they're like tricking them. That's the way I was
God.
So you tricked me into thinking that I was gonna be with you forever. You know what I mean? So you let 40 niggas trick you? Like, you can't ride this.
Are you
Like,
dumb?
every nigga's gonna like every 3 car Monty niggas is gonna get you for your paycheck every week. He's gonna be outside at the checkout and shit. He's getting you for your check. He's like, you're not a good to like make some good. Just don't get tricked so much. That's the way I look at it.
I think was I don't know if it's funny or whatever, but the video, the first thing that she says when she says that the other woman says men don't want a chick with a high body count is that they're insecure.
Oh no.
It's the first phase of it is like, all right, let me try to diminish the guy and blame it on the guy.
Yeah, that's
You
like
understand what I'm saying?
that's like reverse psychology. Like,
Yeah. Cause I don't think I don't think that even women that have been ran through, right? I don't think they like, yo, I fucked a lot of guys, yo. Like I did my thing. You understand what I'm saying? I think a lot of women that might have high body counts, I think they regret it. You understand what I'm saying? So, all right, I understand you got to live with it. So it's like, all right, I got to kind of justify what
Jimmy,
happened.
what do you say? The party was at your house, right? Party's at their house.
Yeah.
Parties at the end. That's the way. Like it's different between men and women. With women, the party's at your house. With a man, they're going to your house for the party. So it's like you get to leave. You know what I mean? They just, I don't know.
I think when that type of shit is said, it's just like very irresponsible because, well, she's young, and evidently when people say shit like that, I think they triggered. Huh? I don't think.
Oh,
that was her.
No, I don't think that was her. Oh, it looked like.
No, I don't think that was her. But I think that
I don't know white guys.
When you got chicks that respond like that, it's because they may be triggered or they might feel like, you're trying to put me in a box. And you put me in that box of women with high body counts or whatever. But you can't have the next generation of women or young girls feeling like, yeah, I could just smash all willy-nilly. I could just sleep with whoever. You understand what I'm saying? Because that shit has consequences. Now, I'm not saying women with high body counts can't get a dude or get a long-term relationship or anything like that, but it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. You know what I mean? And there's a market. There's a market out there for them, but it might be
the old relocation. The old relocation.
Huh?
So the old relocation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Arizona full of them.
Because look, all right, listen. Think of it this way. There's some joints that were super bad that if you would have just, you don't want to see yourself on screen.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not
man.
talking.
I just want to put it on. Let's say it might have been wild in the hood or whatever the case was, but if you took them somewhere else where nobody was around and knew, you would just have
relocation,
the old relocation,
witness protection.
I hear you, but I feel like
me and C's had that conversation. That's why I'm
like, yo, you think if I bring something like
the characteristics is still there.
How far you gotta go? How far you gotta go?
No, he said if you bring it to the barbecue,
like from the hood to a family event, like your own.
No,
family.
but all right, like
upstate,
from the hood to upstate.
Yeah, something like anywhere. It could be a town
That's
over.
what Ron was just saying. She is who she is.
Yo, bro.
You
can't bring her around.
Who she is, but that's what they said. They can't make a hoe to a housewife. Because anywhere you bring her, she's a hoe.
Yeah,
but,
yo, bro.
All right, but you have those that are like that. But then you have some that want to be out of retirement.
Like, got tricked out their spot, like you were saying. But they got tricked a lot.
Wrong? You got some that want to come out of retirement.
You gotta save pit bulls, right?
Over. Yeah, it's over.
Go ahead and save them pit bulls all you want.
They run already.
Yo, it's before the morning.
Yo, he won't bite. He ain't gonna bite your leg off. Meanwhile, he gonna take you. Meanwhile, prime rib. Your leg is prime rib.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, there you go.
I think all that stuff is relative too, man. It's like if you make bad decisions in that, who knows where else there are bad decisions made.
We're telling them that shit though. Thankfully, the older lady on there was just like, nah, man, like this is like no, this ain't it. Like, cause they're hearing this shit from somewhere. Like this OnlyFans, this shit, like yo, bro. I got a 25-year-old daughter. I had a daughter when I was 19. My only goal was to just keep my daughter off the pole. Like, just be a good enough dad so that she's not on the pole. Now it's like, just keep her off OnlyFans. Like, niggas' goal should be like, yo, I hope she just never has an OnlyFans and she'll be a good human. You know what I mean?
Yo,
and it's like,
I agree.
Right?
I kid you not. I agree.
Yo,
I hate OnlyFans.
Yo, dog, it just can't be this.
And I'm not shouting y'all out. Y'all ain't getting no shout out from me.
And we do just like
no love from me. I am a daughter. I'm a daughter movement.
Right.
Everyone over here has a daughter.
Yes. Yeah.
Daughter movement. Everyone over here has a daughter. Yes. I hate OnlyFans.
Nigga.
Straight like that.
You're just telling them that it's okay to just be whores. Like, you could be a little whore on the side, like, just side work. Like, side work is just being a whore now.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's fucked up. What
But it
what we
just
telling
makes us.
young
It just
women.
makes us. I don't want to like spirit into another level, but it just makes us men work extra hard
Oh, it got
just to
to,
make sure.
Speak on it, huh?
Like we got to put 2 overtime shifts on it,
nigga.
and then after the overtime shifts, we gotta like still be lurking after the overtime shifts because at the end of the day, it's man easy for them to grab the laptop, grab the iPad, grab the phone, and like and still and still get on
It's a
it.
personal decision. After a certain age, your child is going to make a decision, right?
Yeah.
After a certain age, they're
You're
going to make a
speaking
decision.
too real right now. I don't want to hear that. Like, play. Yeah, be nice with us. Be nice, please. No.
I've taken you
Nah,
but so far.
Yeah, but does
I
do,
have
does the
instilled
way
in
we
you
treat
what
them?
I needed you to have. What you do with it afterwards is on you.
I mean, I do feel like there's an equity phase in parenting, right? Where you put
More equity.
no, I think after they get to about high school and shit like that, that's when it's equity. All the things you might have put in or not put in, forgot to do or did, or did bad with your actions or great with your actions. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, you'll see what you get. And then as a grown up, you come back in your 20s and 30s, and you're like, "Ma or Dad," or
30s is so much. It's so long.
I'm just saying.
30s is like it's a whole 12 years.
It's almost over.
Yeah.
Listen,
but I don't moved on. I hate you now.
No. But what I'm saying is, it's an equity phase after when you get into the teens. Think about it. Were you following your parents' vibes when you were 13, 14, 15, 16? No. You was out in the street.
No, but but no. Like
it was equity. It was in the back of your
it was
mind.
because I know, like
it was in the back of your mind what they might have said to you one time, or things that you played your game based off.
I was scared of my parents more than I was scared of police.
But see, that's what they instilled in you younger.
Like if I got caught stealing like a baseball card at like a plate, like you know what I mean. I know like cats would go to like the spot in Limbrook and like
Phil's blind.
Card or something.
Sorry, Phil.
Yo, if he.
Phil,
his shit was that he would call your parents. So I never fucked with Phil's. Like I never took a card.
You know how many cards I took from Phil's?
I took a card, nigga.
Oh my God.
I'd rather him call the police. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got Shaq rookie cards from Phil's. I got a Kobe rookie card from Phil's.
Nigga.
Iverson rookie card from Phil's.
Yeah, Chris Webber at Michigan.
Grant Hill rookie card from Phil's. I ate off of Phil's.
Right.
Sorry, Phil. Sorry, Phil.
But if I got caught, but Phil would call your parents. All I had to hear that shit one time. Now Phil left a message on niggas' voicemail on nigga house. I was like, oh, I ain't taking this. I ain't taking shit from this. I would real than calling the police for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's equity, man, and it's just pouring into your kids and just putting all that work in, right?
Absolutely.
Right. And then giving them to the world. That's like a gift. You should be giving them as a gift to the world. I saw an interview with Julio mom, the boy in Florida that got shot up. She was just really just acting like she's a nurse.
Word.
His sister was a nurse. Like they, but she put him out of her house at 14 because he was doing too much. No, but she just put that shit on the world for all of them parents to deal with. He went out in the world at 14 and gets killed all them people.
Did he kill a bunch of people?
Yeah, he got some bodies.
Oh, word?
I'm not sure. Listen, the views of GB are not the views of Cigars and Whiskey. It's writers, producers, lighting.
Allegedly.
Nigga's dead. What the fuck?
No, he's dead, but I
smoking
don't
section.
think
No, I'm just saying. I don't
That
know.
nigga from Florida, the Julio nigga.
We don't know that. Just want to make sure.
Julio.
See, that's the thing, man.
HR.
They got lost in the water.
Nah, he's a rapper
He got
down in
shot up.
Jacksonville. He got
Yeah.
shot up. But I think first level is absentee. Like if you're not there,
Okay.
um,
Okay. No, that's where we differ. I think first level is abusive.
if you abusive,
If you're there and you're abusive, I feel like that's worse than not being there.
all right. Let's speak about daughters and promiscuity, high body count, stripper shit, OnlyFans. If you
Abusive does lead to that, though. I feel like.
you think so?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I
girls
feel like
from
you're
abusive,
around and you're abusive. That's
abusive
worse than not
households,
being around to me.
especially abusive house when it comes to like their dad. If their dad is like mean and abusive and verbally a piece of shit and
I
stuff
feel
like that,
that makes.
I think
bad
that's
people.
almost a highway too.
Yeah.
You think that's worse than just not being there?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it depends. Remember, not being there could be two sides of the coin. Not being there could be because you're out there working and trying to do whatever you need to do to feed her, and you just happen to have to do that a lot. You're not there a lot, or not there like I had you and I left. That's like two different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Also, like
I
that
feel
one?
like I think girls, they need attention from their fathers, and then as they get older, women in general, women like attention. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just about who's giving them the attention. Is the right person or is the wrong person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Damn.
I think that's
See, you said that shit attention, and I feel like with my older daughter, she went to college, right? And I felt like me giving her space to like be in college. I felt like I never lost nothing like that. Like, she never felt, but I felt like we lost a little bit of like that closeness when I felt like I was giving her space because she went away. She went to DC for school. She went to Howard. So I dropped her off. I packed up the truck, everything. We had a party, everything. Packed her up, sent her to campus, and then just gave her a little space to like grow. But I feel like that little space
was the same.
Yeah, because I lost my like rank in like her like council like a little bit. I feel like, I mean, so like I've been working to get that back. You know what I mean? I addressed it too. I was like, yo,
okay, see,
I can't be giving money without. You know what I mean? Like, I'm giving money. Like, I need to know what the fuck going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta tell me ahead of shit too. Like,
right? No, but you know
what?
I mean? If she has a significant other, most likely you'll be number two for the
yeah.
Right? You'll be
Yeah.
number two because of the significant other, and I think that's kind of how it should be for the most part.
Yeah,
Now,
it's nothing wrong with her having a significant other.
No, I don't mean not as far as having a significant other, but ranking you number two after having one.
That's
I don't
fine.
think I think that's fine.
As long as she got one dude and
So-
she's not out there just
What I'm saying, what I would say
Yes.
to him, I'm just
Salute.
saying in his situation is just you can be comfortable with being the second person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also now you being the second person, because we all have feelings and things of that nature, it's probably best for you to relinquish a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Like to where you don't have to feel like you deserve
Gotta
to be
keep
number.
them off the OnlyFans.
Keep them off the OnlyFans.
If they
man.
fucking call it like, yo, I need a little $100.
Mark got a subscription to
Gonna
OnlyFans.
give you $100, or Daddy gonna give you $100.
Mark, I'm
Daddy
telling
give you $100 to keep your fucking OnlyFans.
Mark got the subscription.
I can't. So, that shit is like haunting niggas. Like, you wanted to keep your daughter off the pole back in the day when I had a daughter. I had my kid at 99. You know what I mean? So it's like the pole. You know what I mean? Like, keep your daughter off that pole, yo.
Yeah.
And then she fine. Now it's like they got a phone, nigga. That shit like Uber Eats for like niggas. Like, it's hard now. Nigga.
I know you guys said abuse, but I feel like, all right, putting the abuse thing to the side.
All right.
If you're there, if you have some type of presence in that girl's life, I think that'll kind of mitigate the probability of her getting on a pole, getting on OnlyFans or whatever. And then you got to do the little extras because it's just so accessible. You know what I mean? And
Nothing mitigates it after they've made their decision.
I just I think a father that's present in his daughter's life, I don't think most girls will make that decision.
I feel like us as dads, I feel like we have to work on that, like as far as assertive communication and spending time as they get a little older.
Yeah.
For them to let it retain in their brain that I'm gonna go with my gut instinct because of what a daddy told me. I think if they go off their instinct of what daddy told me when they're in that atmosphere and they're in that situation, then they're going to take a step back because in their brain, the angel of daddy is going to be like, remember daddy told you this?
Yeah.
But then the devil on the other shoulder is going to be like, yo, don't worry about it. Yo, you good. Come through, whatever. That's what we gonna talk
like
about.
an angel. I thought daddy's like a Rambo. I got a machine gun in her head.
Nah, but it's the good conscience and the bad conscience.
Yeah.
Like you gotta understand, you
So
got
it's fear more than just like. No, I want her to fear me.
you can't
I don't know. I don't know if it's a fear.
Nah, I don't think it's really more.
I think it's
of
more of a
fear.
disappointment type of thing.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
Right, it's
to be-
more of a
to-
disappointment. It's not more of a fear. It's not more of a fear.
when I think about girls that I've known that had like the issues with like promiscuity, it was some issue with the pops. They had some issues with their father, either not being there or just having a strained relationship.
You got to remember, like, and I don't even mean to go off the topic, but like the girls that, like, we was talking about, like, with the high body count and all of that, whatever what they doing, like, probably 99 or 97% of it, 97, whatever the case is, the father wasn't there, or the father was there, but he didn't play that role that he needed to play. So being that he didn't play that role that he needed to play, they went out there searching. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
attention.
for the attention. It's all about attention. Remember, 100% of this is all about attention. Like at the end of the day, don't ignore the part of the attention part. So that's why I say that as being important. You show your daughter crazy attention, but while you showing her that attention, you're also giving her the teachings and all of that. She's gonna put that in her tool belt for the future when she gets older. Because in her mind, she's like, damn, daddy told me this was gonna come up. Daddy told me this moment was gonna happen. And then that's when, like what she said, the decision making and the choices, what choices is she gonna make in that split moment? She gonna make them choice. You would want her to make them choices that daddy told her about. That's where it comes down to. It's a split decision.
Yeah.
It's Jordan with that ball with 5 seconds left. He gonna pull up for that old fadeaway where he pushes Brian Russell away, or is he gonna pass it? Or is he gonna pass it to Paxton, and Paxton gonna finish it off?
Right.
However you gonna dice it up, that's the way it's gonna be.
Right.
Let me just say this: as a mother to a son,
Okay.
you all have daughters. I have a son,
Nice.
and
Yeah,
I see
we got
that
sons. We have sons.
nothing is different. Nothing is different. The same way you don't want your daughter on OnlyFans, I don't want my son on the street corner.
Nice.
The
Talk about
same
it.
way you don't want your daughter on OnlyFans, I don't want my son to be a part of a gang.
Talk about it. Talk about
So
it.
there are things we all want the same thing for our child,
Absolutely.
which is to be better than I am
Yeah.
and to be great,
Yeah.
to
You
be
ain't lying.
powerful. That's what we want for our children.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. Yeah. Yeah. So that makes you like cater to him a little more. If
I
you want to
find
do any
myself-
sport, you like fuck it. Come on, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Just to keep him different. Like,
Absolutely.
Just to keep him
busy.
busy.
Yeah.
Right.
To
Right.
keep him busy.
Yeah.
We are going to do everything and we're going to go everywhere.
Got you.
Just to keep him busy and to keep him out of the streets.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little
So I'll be- yeah,
strenuous, but
just-
hey.
You're right. Nah. Yeah. Son's out of jail. Daughter off the pole.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it. And it's like,
That's
it's
the
just
bottom line.
the bottom line, yo. That's real talk.
All right. And with that, man,
Yes,
we
sir.
want to thank
On
you
that.
guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. Big shout out to, should I say your name? Miss Sabrina?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. And I got Hub.
Please,
Thank you for
we
tuning
gotta
in.
get some summer jam stories next time.
I'm getting mine off.
I didn't ask
Okay.
you.
I'm getting mine off. Listen.
What he talking about? How you know
Corey
about
took-
Summer Jam
I gotta get
stories?
some summer jam stories soon. I listen to the episodes. I listen to the cool universities.
Oh,
Summer
okay.
jam joints.
Yeah, remember remember we had that. I taped you. Remember I taped us in the car one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was on the highway.
Yeah.
I taped us in the car and put it out on a podcast. But listen, man, you can find me on the Voice of NCC 90.3 every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Play a cool show. Artists out there would love to play your music. Please send me any cool, clean versions. cooluniversity@gmail.com. I'm also on the night shift for 94.3 The Shark. The night shift doing the board operations there. So we rocking and rolling. Shout out to my other podcasting family, the Nobody Cares About Father's Day podcast, talking about being superheroes like this, conversation like we just had. Makes well there, man. And yeah, I'll be here pressing the buttons.
All right, man. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.